Hello, 'tis I.
Hey everyone, Creeper here.
Today, me and Creeper are gonna be going down the terrifying rabbit hole that is sensitive society.
How was I ever a fan of this guy? Like, he literally gave me a shout out in one of his older videos.
You used to be a fan. I used to be a dedicated hater. Actually, scrap that. I still am.
I just like being correct.
What's going on, my amigos and amigas? Welcome back to a brand new video. Hope you're doing great on this Monday. Today I have a flight to catch, but is that going to stop the daily grind? Absolutely not. I will literally continue to upload till the moment I am buried 6 feet down and I'm getting 100 views per video, and it's been like that for 5.5 years. I will still keep at it no matter what. So a lot of you guys seem to enjoy the videos where I clown on people who pretend to have disorders, fake disabilities, you know the type, the people who would on purpose get the electric scooter at Walmart despite them having no disabilities whatsoever besides the mental ones they have, and they just take advantage of the situation and people's kindness. I absolutely love calling those people out. I think we should just get into it. Things I thought made me quirky. This woman looks like she's 27, 28, 29. Ma'am, the era for you to be quirky has passed.
You are correct, the era of her quirkiness has come to an end. That might be why she uses a past tense form of the word think, because it would happen in the past.
No, Creeper, you don't understand. The idea of her having a neurodivergency and talking about it online must mean she's trying to be quirky.
Clearly you do not understand that talking about being neurodivergent is bad.
Guess I'm quirky and bad then.
I have never been officially diagnosed as quirky.
Me neither, but luckily, our pal Sensitive Society is here to diagnose us.
That were really my neurodivergence, part 5. Holy shit, she's milked this more than I have milked these sequels.
I do not understand what is bad about making a few videos on your experiences being neurodivergent. Not to mention that these are TikToks. TikTok is known for being short. So of course there's going to be more room for some more content.
Not to mention, the reason why content like this, talking about neurodivergencies, gets so popular is because it's relatable to other people with the same or similar neurodivergencies. And that can actually help people who are trying to find out if they have a neurodivergency. I went my entire life until recently thinking that I was just some weird kid. Online videos are what actually introduced me to what the symptoms of autism actually were. Obviously, online videos shouldn't be your only resource, but they're an okay starting point.
And it could also be good for neurodivergent people to know that they are not alone and that people all over the world are like them.
Yeah, who cares if people want to make content about their own experiences? It's literally not hurting anyone. If anything, it's positive. You're the one trying to paint it as negative here.
I forgot, this is a commentary community and nothing wholesome is allowed.
Yeah, I forgot. Commentary is filled with nothing but angry children throwing mean words at each other. Wait, I think I just described my own content. Fuck.
The term neurodivergent describes people whose brain differences affects how their brain works. That means they have different challenges from people whose brains don't have those differences. And the examples this woman gives out literally apply to me. And this is a just like me for real moment, at least for
Who's gonna tell him?
Not me.
me. Having a designed spot on the couch. I have mine. I'm pretty sure you guys, my amigos and amigas, have your own spot on the couch. And no, that does not mean you have a disability.
She is not trying to claim that having a favorite seat on the couch makes you neurodivergent. She is just speaking from her own personal experiences and what has been her own signs of being neurodivergent. You can have a favorite spot on the couch without being neurodivergent. No one has claimed otherwise.
Fun fact, the reason why that would be a sign of a neurodivergency, specifically autism, is because autistic people are a lot more scared of change, even if that means something as silly as a seat on the couch. My brother is also autistic, and he always has that one spot at the dining room table that he feels like he needs to sit at, or that one specific booth at our favorite buffet that he feels like we always need to sit at. That's obviously what she was getting at there. What's that? Sensitive Society did, no research on symptoms of common neurodivergencies like OCD, autism, and ADHD. Shocking.
I don't think you're neurodivergent.
It is not your place to decide whether someone is neurodivergent or not. For a video titled Caught Faking Disorders, you so far just claim someone faked their disorder with no good reason.
Unless there's a case of someone claiming they have a disorder and then later saying, oh yeah guys, I totally lied about it for attention, lol. You can't claim someone has faked a disorder when you don't even know them. Are you a doctor? Didn't think so.
I don't even know what this means. Repeating words I hear or speaking movie quotes and song lyrics. If you find a banger like Circle Loco by Drake and you continue to sing along, I guess that qualifies as you guys having the same disability she has.
This comes off as very dishonest. She's not saying that if you sing along to songs you are neurodivergent. She is talking about when you talk to people and just quote movies and songs. That is different than just singing along to songs.
Hey, sensitive society, ever heard of a vocal stim? Yeah, that's what she's talking about here. Could you even be bothered to, look this up? This is why Holistic should be banned from public spaces, guys.
This is a nothing burger. I think this is common with everyone. Everything she's saying could literally apply to 95% of the population. This woman's trying to be so special, always ordering the same exact thing at my favorite restaurants. There's only so many restaurants one can go to, number one. Picking the same stuff. Of course, you're going to go with the stuff you're familiar with. If I go to a restaurant, what do you expect me to get? A steak, shrimp, or a cow's penis? Like, of course, if I see that shit on the menu, I'm not gonna get it. I'm only gonna get the stuff that I'm familiar with. And I don't think that makes me autistic or fucking neurodivergent or a virgin or anything.
I find it very interesting that Sensitive Society apparently never goes to any other restaurants and never tries anything new. He seems to not be the biggest fan of things that do not seem normal to him. Hint, hint, might be a hint to the second video that we're covering here.
This point goes back to the thing I was saying earlier about being scared of change, just mixed with possible sensory issues. Just because you get the same thing every time you order from a restaurant doesn't mean you're autistic. No shit, it's about being scared of change.
It's that simple. I don't know why this woman is making it so complicated. And it's low-key embarrassing and it makes everyone who has some kind of disability look bad.
How does a person talking about their own personal experiences about being neurodivergent make all neurodivergent people look bad? Like, please explain this to me. Explain to me what is bad about talking about your own personal experiences.
I'm extremely offended by autistic people saying words in general, honestly.
As we know, it is offensive to talk about your own experiences.
And in this video, we have this girl. We have this person who's attacking the subreddit r/fake disorders for quote unquote bullying people with actual disorders. Just gonna say this straight up, ma'am, me and 99.9% of the population will never bully anyone. They will not bully them because they have autism. We will never do that on purpose. What people are doing, me and other people, we're just exposing the shitty actors.
You have already shown that you were not just going after the bad actors. You attacked a woman for just talking about her own experiences about being neurodivergent. How does that make her a bad actor? If anything, the bad actor here is you.
Yeah, he's really trying to pretend that he'd never bully anyone, that he's not a bigot. And then he makes videos shitting on gay people, fat people, neurodivergent people, and mentally ill people, trans people, thelians, age regressors, and the list goes on.
I feel like his opinions on gay people might be in the second video we're covering. Wink wink.
Sensitive society. The issue here is that you assume that any cringy, mentally ill or neurodivergent person is automatically faking, which is coincidentally the same issue that these fake disorder subreddits have. It all goes back to cringe culture, just like a lot of the things I talk about. How fun.
We're just exposing people who want to get attention because they think, okay, if I fake disabilities, I'm gonna get attention, so I'm gonna do it. This girl looks like she gets all of her information from Twitter.
You make fun of this person's looks and say they are getting their information from Twitter, while at the same time defending a subreddit. Interesting.
Sensitive society when he wears a face mask looks like me when I was 12. And that is not a compliment. I was an ugly child.
Fake disorder cringe forums because 90% of the people that get posted on them are just cringe and have a disorder.
See? Exactly what I said. This person's based.
They're not faking. They're just disabled and usually autistic, and people want an excuse to bully them. So they just claim they're faking to make themselves feel better about it.
Okay, we get it. You're fatherless.
Ah yes, the good old trick of claiming someone does not have a father instead of making any arguments.
I don't have a mother or a father. Does that balance out the fatherlessness, or does it add to it?
Both, at the same time.
Fun. I'll take it.
No one cares about you. And I don't really think there's that many people on this planet who's like, I don't like autistic people. Let me look for videos about them. And on top of that, let me bully them.
You have shown that you are okay with bullying autistic people. You have claimed that they are faking the fact that they are neurodivergent with no evidence. The person you are currently talking about is ironically talking about people like you.
And even if you didn't bully autistic people, you definitely aren't against bullying other groups of people. Like, damn dude, leave thelians and age regressors alone and get some new material, man.
on purpose. I think this person is in her safe space, and so let me just pop the bubble for a second, and let's come back to reality. This is going to sound super obvious to you and me, my amigos and amigas, but I'm gonna speak to this person directly. People fake disabilities because it gives them attention, because it's the only thing they have going for them, because they never got love outside of the internet, so they love faking disabilities in order to get sympathy and in order to be liked. We're not bullying anyone here. We're just calling out people who need to be called out, and no one's trying to be a dick. No one's trying to harass and bully people with autism. We're just here to call them out. They need to be called out. They're not above criticism. This girl is clearly a Twitter user. You can just fucking tell.
Once again, you have just claimed that the people you are covering are faking their disabilities for no reason. I'm physically disabled, but you would not be able to tell that at first glance. That doesn't mean I'm faking it.
Sorry, Creeper. Already halfway through typing my Twitter communist Creeper call-out post. Honestly, I can't believe you would fake having a physical disability like this.
It would not be the first time something like that would happen, SMH.
You can tell they're online 24/7, 366. And then we got this very unique TikTok that I couldn't find, but there's a screenshot of it. Me after being that disappointment child. Literally me when I told my mom I wanted to be a YouTuber instead of going to school. Womp womp womp. Like, fucking grow up, bitch. Stop being a whiny 12-year-old.
This could be a joke. I mean, he literally has not seen the video himself. Has Sensitive Society ever thought that these people might be joking? I guess that's why Sensitive Society is sensitive.
I mean, it's literally in his name. What do you expect? Wait, Creeper, hold on. He can't detect satire posts? Who's gonna tell him?
Not being able to tell sarcasm can be a trait of neurodivergent people.
Woohoo! Welcome to the club, Sensitive Society. Now get out.
You're 18. Get your shit together. The reason my parents know hospital staff and police officers by their first names being 170 people in one body, so this person's claiming they have 170 people inside of them, I could have probably worded that better. Having my therapist unalive herself because of me and being mentally ill enough to the point where the hospital staff have agreed to give me a medical assistant. I'm gonna call 1,000,000,000% cap if this did not happen. Oh yeah, guys, I am so crazy to have like 185,000 people living inside of my head and my mind. So much so that I got discharged and I'm fucking insane. I'm clinically insane. I made my therapist unalive herself. This kid thinks he's in a fucking anime.
This video, from what I've seen, seems like a joke. I could be wrong, but it seems like it's supposed to be hyperbolic in a comedic way.
Also, it's actually possible to have 100+ DID alters, according to Google at least. Sure, the average is usually 10, but it can happen. What actually makes me doubt this post is the whole medically assisted suicide thing, because I'm pretty sure they only do that to people who are like severely physically disabled, where they're constantly in physical pain. I don't think they do that for a severe mentally ill person. I think they just put him in a mental asylum.
And a whole bunch of people live in his body and in his mind. Oh my god, my man, where are your parents? I'm actually asking, where are these kids' parents? If I was a parent, I would definitely be checking if they are posting cringe, checking in with them, because then sadly, this is the effect. This is what happens.
Before we even actually get into this video, the title is just an outright lie. This is not being shown in schools. This feels like the same fear-mongering that you see on Tucker Carlson or Joe Rogan, where they just lie and say it is being shown to children in schools.
Creeper, have you heard that they're putting litter boxes in schools? For Thelians? Oh my gosh.
Please show the clip of Joe Rogan admitting he's lying about that.
I don't think they actually did it. It doesn't seem that there's any proof that they put a litter box in there.
We're both boys.
I liked it. I liked it too.
Don't do it. Why? Because it's not good for the environment.
10 seconds in. Who will do this? I've seen everything there is to see here online. 600 videos, almost 620 videos, I believe. And this one takes the cake as the one that's got me thinking, why would you waste your time and effort animating this type of video? And you heard it here, folks. If you kiss your homie in the cheek, that is for some legal sus activity, and you're hurting the environment.
Good job, Sensitive Society. You have picked up on a joke. Obviously, it will not harm the environment. This is just supposed to be a hyperbolic depiction of a homophobe.
What do you mean hyperbolic? Are you telling me that kissing your homies on the cheek isn't bad for the environment? I didn't know I was collabing with a blue-haired liberal.
True powerful words, and I'm just wondering, who made this? Was this made by some middle school kid as a project for Pride Month in July?
Pride Month is in June, not July.
Lol, I didn't even see that at first. Yeah, this person definitely should just do more than one take. Ironically enough. Me saying that took 3 takes.
The teacher was like, so for Pride Month, I want you guys to animate something related to that LGBTQC square root LBC ABC community.
OMG, what an original and hilarious joke. Adding letters to the LGBTQ plus community is just so funny.
Wait until he finds out about the longest version of the acronym, LGBTQIA+.
And then we got this monstrosity. Please tell me this isn't what they're teaching in schools nowadays.
No, they're not teaching homophobia, at least in good schools. They are not teaching it.
Good schools? Never heard of those. Is that like a non-American thing, or...
My bad, I meant a not completely horrible school would not teach homophobia.
I was actually taught anti-gay garbage in my elementary school, and that school was considered not completely horrible by the students there, so...
Just go to a better school?
Or, an even better idea, just don't be gay.
OMG, you cannot say that, shake my head.
I hope a middle schooler came up with this. I pray to God no grown-ass adult did this and said, this is going to change the planet. After this, homophobia will be no more. This animation's horrible, and I truly think this is a school project because they have multiple voiceovers. It's because they have lines. Easily 5 people worked on this.
Just because more than one person works on a video does not make it a school project. Like, what kind of point is this? I guess we're making a school project right now?
I'm gonna show this video to my school and see what they think of it. Maybe I'll get some extra credit and stop failing algebra.
Just take a better math class, shaking my head.
I pray to God this didn't take more than 20 minutes to make.
Don't do it. Why?
Based?
Get it? He said that it was based to be homophobic. What a classic, hilarious joke.
At this point, is it even a joke anymore?
Probably not.
Because it's not good for the environment. Let's do it anyways.
Oh! Wait, I also kind of like
Do you want to do it with us?
Yo. How high was the 12-year-old who made this? Pretty sure this came from Tumblr. I'm not even gonna lie. This looks like something straight from Tumblr from like 2018. I have a little feeling this took over 10 hours to make. I mean, it is a masterpiece. And I think this should be played every July, every single day on TV. This will surely end homophobia and any type of phobia you have.
Oh! Wait, I also kind of like
Do you
Sussy.
want to do it with us? Whoa.
Maybe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stop homophobia.
I knew it. I fucking called it. I'm never wrong. I don't even know what to say at this point anymore. This was a group effort to stop homophobia, guys. I cannot believe a high school class made this video.
Once again, he claims that this is being done in schools for literally no reason. He just feels like it is done for a school project. He put his feelings over facts because he does literally not know who made this video.
Also, if the students were the ones creating and presenting this, how would the school be at fault? It seems like you're trying to portray a schools are becoming too woke narrative when the only woke people here seem to be the students.
I guess Sensitive Society just wants the scary gay people to be banned from schools.
Honestly, I do too. I'm done with school. Can I be banned already?
They went through the editing, through the writing. I'm sure it took hours to make this. I think it took longer than Avatar. I don't think my eyes have seen anything this beautiful in my life.
Do you want to do it with us? Whoa.
Maybe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stop homophobia.
Oh my god. Is this what they have the kids doing nowadays? What happened to the little cute projects about dinosaurs and shit?
Well, once again, you have no proof that this has been done for a school project. Also, dinosaur projects happen in elementary school, and the people who made this video animation don't look like they are in elementary school.
In elementary school, I made a project about gray wolves. Funnily enough, this was back when I identified as a wolf-therian. Why didn't I get a litter box? Or, I guess wolves don't use litter boxes. Why didn't I get a forest to shit in? Ugh, schools are so rude these days.
The video was a nothing burger. He just is spreading the same anti-gay fear-mongering that every other stupid rich white guy is spreading. Only difference is that Sensitive Society is a Latino who's not rich. At least we have that much in common.
Shh, Creeper, don't mention him being Latino. He'll get accused of being racist. That's what happened to me. It was really funny.
I hate it when you get falsely accused of racism because you call out people for their actions.
Oh, trust me, Creeper. That's not the only time I've been called racist. I've got an entire list of times I've been called racist.
It seems we have that in common. Well, anyways, thank you for having me on this video, MG.
No problem. I just needed someone who I could shift the blame on, just in case this video turns out bad.
Glad I could be the scapegoat.
Well, that's the end of this video. Now's the time where I show off how cool and popular I am by displaying all the fan art people have made for me recently. See you guys next time. Goodbye.